Hey all, welcome to my channel Vishwaguru. I regularly experiment with new technologies and try to incorporate that in my day-to-day life to make my life a little bit easier. And these days, a lot of enterprise solutions are offering Copilot or Amazon Q integrations. I wanted to check that out without making any payments. So this is one tool which I wanted to check out, which has integration with ChatGPT, Easy Code. So you install that plugin and this sidebar is available for you. And there's a sample project which I would work with, and I would try adding unit test cases to this. Um, so there are some components, and I just wanted to add some level of testing to this. And let's see. I'll just ask us this a question. Can you suggest test cases for, and let's see if I have a function, a very small one for which I want to add a unit test case. Maybe, yeah, test cases for @API slash. So it has the auto completion, src. Hmm. So if I say index, it opens up a lot of index files, and I'm not really sure how is it gonna find out. Okay, maybe I'll just add up my function name directly. For the function, set projects in file slash src API slash index.js, and let's see if it can go forward that. Okay, certainly. So it's trying to ask ChatGPT. Hmm. So it kinds of builds the context. Hmm. But is this relevant for me? Oh, so this is convenient. So the file which you open, it opens up like in a tab here, and if you click on that, it kind of loads that file. But I think it's going on to a remote site and where it is reading and maybe updating its responses. Uh, let's say, can you help? So I think this file is loaded. Yeah, and it's maybe responding. Kind of stuck for a while. Okay, can you help writing a spec file for this? And while it's doing that, I only want the set projects function. Yeah, I think it's super slow to load, or maybe my net connection is a little bit faulty. Okay, can you help writing a spec file for this function? Control V, set projects, and let's see, what was the test package I installed? Hmm, hmm. Testing library. Okay, so I'm using testing library jest. Okay. Hmm. All right. Using jest library. Let's see if it comes up with something. Okay, so it's giving me a whole set of response for the code. Yeah, so I think this is pretty helpful. In the chat itself, it is generating a lot of code for me. The extension itself is little slow to expand, kind of buggy. Okay, this is its default size. I don't think it can go beyond this. Fine. Okay, so I think it generated this class. And if I just want to copy this, so it created a whole, okay, let me just copy this. And it says, structure your project like this, set projects.spec.js. Hmm. And I think it's best to keep the spec file here itself. Hmm. Let me just add a new file there then. API set. You know what? I want to name it just api.spec.js. And let's paste this whole code here. Control V. Right. Okay, let's save this. Control S. Hmm. Now I have saved this, and I want to run this code. So does it say somewhere how to run this code? It just gave me this big file, clearing mocks. It's giving me a small explanation of, and how to run this code. Locally for testing. It says ensure jest is installed. I think, yeah, dev dependencies it is installed, and use some script. Oh, it is able to index that, I've created this project. Mhm. So for some reason it is regenerating everything. Whereas I just want to kind of know the command on how to run this. Should save projects with complex data. Hmm. Okay. So it's also writing up setup for, how. Oh, it says just to run npm test. You can run the test using the npm script defined in your package.json npm test. Okay, control Trilla and let me say npm test. It's I think I have hard coded, pass with no test, so it will just run no test and just pass. I think I need to change this. So while I go there to my package.json and go to my React script for test. Okay, just want to remove this one and save this. Control S. Oh, it's finding out the API spec automatically. It's running that, and let's see if it is able to run the code successfully. hmm So when it runs, hmm, it's taking a whole lot of time. I hope this API spec was saved. hmm I think this is the first time I'm running the test, so it might be setting up these cached libraries for the first time. So let's check it out. Oh, and it failed. Why is it failing to run? It's not able to find module src API index.js from src API api.spec.js. Okay, and why is that? It's trying to import set projects from something. Oh, I'm already in the index. I think I should write dot slash index. Okay, and similarly, it's fine. And then project key is inside of constant. So I think I need to go to API level. So it will be dot dot, and then directly it will be constants for me. Forward slash constants. Yep, this looks good. Looks good. Save it. Mm, okay, this should be good. I think these were the imports that are fixed. Controls. Okay, okay. Oh, it just ran everything. So one failed and only one passed. And why is that? It should save project with special characters and stuff. Whoa. I guess let's simplify this big file for a while. Uh, so just setting up this thing should save simple projects. So let's try to save a simple one first in this test case and remove the rest of the things. All right, Control S, and let's see while saving, does it? require me to run the command again. Okay, it's oh, test run was interrupted. Let me run it one more time. Control C, Control K, npm test. Hmm. So it is running React script test. Mhm. And it's determining the test suits to run. Oh, that's cool feature. It's giving us a whole slide bar and it's saying, okay, estimated it is going to complete in 13 seconds and give us a report. But it ran for some more time. Set projects before each. It set up this mock value and then it tried to save this simple project with ID1 and name project A or project B, setting up the projects like this, and it's expecting, locker is called with this project key, and when we are calling get projects, it is equal to these two. So took a lot of time. Okay, now what is it saying? So looks like our test failed. And why is it failing? This expected should save a sample project list. Yeah, that's the one. Expect received to have been called with projects key projects, and projects are just ID1, ID2. Oh, it said expected 10 but received 1. And what is locker.set? Hmm, to be equal to projects. I'll type F to just run the failed test one more time. Maybe it's having some old data with which it didn't run. Okay. And now I'll just copy over this and maybe ask ChatGPT plugin to fix this for me because these tests are failing, right? So I'll just paste in the error directly and let's see if it's able to suggest me something. So it says the issue you are encountering is due to the fact that get projects function is not returning the projects that were set by the set projects. Okay. Hmm. And while it's generating, it doesn't allow me to scroll up and see its explanation. So that's not a cool interface. I'm scrolling up, it's scrolling down back. Oh, it's giving me code actions. It says modify using Copilot or do something else. Fine. I don't want to use Copilot right now. I just want to use this easy, easy plugin for ChatGPT. Easy code, yeah. So let's see. It's generated the same weird file for me one more time. So it's saying mock is not being updated to reflect the projects that are set by locker.sec. To fix this, you need to ensure that when locker.set is called, the locker.get mock is updated to return the same projects. Okay. You can achieve by using a mock implementation for local.set that updates the mock implementation local.get. Okay. And then it says, I have to update this. So yeah, it's suggesting me, to set up a sample mock project item. So, yep. Let me copy till here. Control C. And here I think inside of describe, I will replace everything. hmm And Control V, Control S. So let's see what it has generated for us. So there is a mock projects variable which it declared, and then it says before running each test case, clear all mocks, and then mock projects is equal to an empty item. And then locker.get mock implementation and returns the mock projects. Okay, fine. And locker.set mock implementation key value. So once you're setting it up, it will be updated in that. And then we are running this test. First, it is setting the projects with this mock set, I mean, our own item. And we are expecting that when locker.set is called, because set projects internally calls locker.set, and it should be called with these projects key and projects, and we are expecting this to be equal to this. Fine. I saved this. Let me try to run the test one more time, and let's see what's the output this time. Meanwhile, I'm looking at the file generated by this one. Hooray! So we kind of passed our test suite with one test. And then I think that's enough for now. I just want to kind of save this, git status, git add package, and then src. hmm Let me check. Okay, these files are added. Git commit. It's not a feature. Test. Add unit test for get project function. Fine. Okay, and then get branch. I don't remember which branch I was on. Get push origin master. Looks like it's pushing. Yeah, so I was not really well versed with the setup of this thing. Oh, let me just say git push. Minus 1 is set. Upstream. Origin master. Hmm. Let's say git pull. Git status. Git branch. Okay. Git push. I've not used this repository for a while, so I'm not, maybe that's the reason. Updates were rejected because the tip of your current branch is behind. Okay. To origin slash control V. Origin master. Okay. Okay. Master is set to track remote branch master from origin and git pull origin master. Git log. Okay. Git add unit test for get projects function. Okay. Git push origin master, and maybe hopefully this time it will push. Okay, looks like it pushed. And let me then go to my browser. This is my project repository, and let's see if it added my change. Yeah, looks like uh, in my package.json, yeah, this commit is reflected 3 minutes ago. And as soon as I push it, I have set up GitHub hooks, so it will start, doing your unit testing. So it will build and maybe check out those tests. And those tests ran locally. I'm not sure if those work well with this hooks or not. If not, I think I would have to make some changes to make it work with this webhooks also. Continuous integration. Mhm. Let's see the output. Build was successful. Test case passed. And then hmm, post job cleanup. Okay. So looks like at least in build 16.x it passed. All the test cases ran successfully. Let me go back to my code. Hmm. Yeah, looks like it passed successfully on the version 14.x and 16.x of Node. Let's check if it works on 18.x as well. I think it should work fine because run npm test version also succeeded. One passed, one test passed. So looks pretty cool. So yeah, I would say this is very helpful. Um, easy, easy code plugin for ChatGPT, and once you try to set this up, prompts you for your ChatGPT account. You can create a free one without giving any credit card information. So yeah, this is cool. I think you can incorporate it in your code. Looks good. So yeah, so we have just gone through a coding pair programming with a AI assistant, and my whole thought process around AI to help with coding is it should help the developer create some value, save the time, and in future I would be adding some more coding related videos with pair programming from an AI chatbot, or and this is my first video, so I'm still not decided on what content should I create, and I'm thinking on coding to even astrology, so I can do anything in future. Till that time, have a happy new year, and thanks for staying so long for this boring video. Let me stop the sharing.